Hey YouTube, it's Cutting Up with T. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back with a gem on today. And I just been thinking that, the pattern of life, you go through things, you get through things, you learn people, and oftentimes people change. And we're God-driven people, and we're trying to keep the faith, but I have to speak on the real. When you're doing things for people and you're going out your way and you're making the other end meet for other ones, they love you. They're in your face. They want to talk to you. They want to keep a tag on you. You know where you're going, where you're spending. But when all that seems to stop, or even if life takes an occurrence and that stuff slows down, that's when people or those same ones are not as susceptible to be in your corner or to speak to you any longer. People love you and they like what you can do for them. They are, willing when you're giving, and they're willing when you're giving yourself or you're committing to them or you're financially aiding them or when you're giving them something that they can't get anywhere else, mainly financially. You may be their second ATM. You may be their parent. You may be technically by the book their mother at this point because you're helping them as if a mother would. But the minute that cease or the minute that those things stop, most of the time people are very opposed to that. And so you just have to know that when you're in your season, you can't help everyone. As much as you may want to, even if you technically have the finances, even if you have the means to help them, sometimes your response has to be no. Sometimes it's good to say no, and it is setting a boundary for you as you have to worry about yourself and yours first. Not to be selfish, not to be rude, but most of the time when you stop giving financially or emotionally, people are no longer available to you. But in that, you know that God is someone that is in your corner. No matter the circumstance, you know that God is a provider. Spiritually, financially, mentally, God will make a way for things that are not just easy to grasp. He will give you opportunities and ways and invest light and love into you to better develop you for the future plan that he has for you. And, it's a controversial thing. Well, they're my family. Well, we're really close. We grew up together. I have a good business firm or I have a great business that's booming and I just want to help. I just want to be there. But sometimes you have to say to yourself, haven't you done that enough? Haven't you been a listening ear enough? Haven't you poured out your help and assistance as if you're a counselor for a living? Haven't you given or donated so much money to those same people that probably wouldn't do it for you? And so knowing that God protects us and God gives us discernment and wisdom to point out, in a sense, the ones who are using or just aiding because you're there, we have to learn to say no. And just know that just because you stand firm or just because you're moving in a spiritual light and you're asking God to guide you versus this world of finances, you will be blessed. You all be encouraged. I just felt this on my spirit. And so I thought I would share with you all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and definitely tell me something good in the comments. You all be blessed.